lose weight without gym. Actually, how to lose weight without training. This someone over here succeeded. I did it. And you can do it as well. It's actually not the lack of training in our lives that make us put on weight. It's not the lack of going to gym. It's not the lack of gym and gyms in our modern society that makes people obese. In this video, I will share with you how I lost 50 pounds without the gym and actually why this is the best and the most sustainably approach when it comes to body weight management. Hello, I'm Janina Vlad, the founder of leanoncarbs.com. I'm here to help you adopt sustainably, so to keep it for the rest of your life as the way you live, as your lifestyle, this way of eating, which is high in carbs. Yes, carbs, man, carbs, but the right ones. I will touch on that in a moment. High in carbs, low in fat, high in fiber, high in water, plant-based vegan, yes, vegan diet to regain your health, to lose weight and keep it off without crazy exercise, without cravings, without hunger, without going in deficit, without going crazy like I did in my past when I diet a lot and when I yo-yo a lot and never succeeding and keeping the results I got from those diets. And for the first time in my life with this diet, I managed to keep the weight off for the past 3 years plus. Like I said, without problem, without hunger, without crazy things. And if you are into that, if that's your goal in life, please subscribe because I have a lot of videos on this topic. I have a lot of valuable information and inspiration for you to put you on the right track and to keep you there. I will start this video with a story. A friend of ours who is yo-yoing and now eats up, and I was yo-yoing a lot, and I can relate with his fears and struggles and frustrations. When I was up, I wanted to go down again and to hopefully stay there to have a lean physique for the rest of my life. He's up, and again, he wants to lose weight by training more. And he said, last week, I have to start working out again. I need to go to gym. I need to train more. I need to burn calories because, man, I am getting more overweight. I'm putting on more body fat. And I remember when I was training, I was leaner. Yes, he was leaner, but he wasn't the leanest version of himself. Because with training and with working out and with exercise, with burning out calories, you cannot go very far if you don't change what you put in your plate, on your plate. And that's why people recommend to go on diet, to restrict your intake, your calorie intake, because it's no point to burning out the sum of the excess calories if you don't cut some of the intake calories, because you cannot burn 1,000 calories a day. You have to train a lot to burn 1,000 calories a day. And it's smarter, of course, to reduce the intake. Up until now, I agree. Yes, yes, yes. You have to reduce your intake in order to lose weight. Yes, exercising is healthy and is good and will help you with putting more muscle on and has ton of benefits and will burn some calories. But that is not the main player of the weight loss process. What is mainstream, what almost everybody in our modern society got wrong is this calorie deficit, that you have to be in a deficit to lose weight. And I'm here to prove not. I wasn't in deficit. I wasn't eating below 2,000 calories. I ate around 3,000 calories. I still eat 28, 25, sometimes over 3,000 calories. You don't lose weight by going in deficit. You have only to remove all the excess calories that made you fat, made you overweight. And my friend does the same thing over and over again, exactly as I did in my past, without connecting dots, without seeing any correlation, and without understanding. That's not the best approach. That's not a win approach. That's not sustainable. I've tried for 15 years losing weight in this manner, and I couldn't maintain my results. And all the time self-loathing and believing that was something wrong with me. But being in deficit is not doable for the majority of us. Had that been the case, all of us, because the majority of these people tried being in deficit at least one time in their life, all of us, all of these overweight people, we would already be slim, lean, and at their ideal body weight with no other body weight management struggles. But that's not the case, because year after year and decade after decade, our society is more obese. Our society has a higher percentage of an overweight individuals and a higher percentage of obese individuals. Eating in deficit is not the way to go, neither working out more. Because you see, my friend over here is still trapped in this box of dieting, of yo-yoing, of pursuing calorie deficit for a period of time that he can handle it and he can stay on track. After that, of course, binges come like no other tomorrow. And yes, exercising, training, being more active like I was in the past. In 2014, so 10 plus years ago, when I started to eat as much as I wanted, to honor my hunger and my appetite from these high-carb, plant-based foods, were not only whole foods, so bananas, potatoes, rice, white rice, bread, and others, I started putting on weight. I was coming after restrictions, after calorie deficit. Of course, anything you eat after restrictions, after deficit, that you eat like normal portions, like before going in deficit, will make you put on weight. It's a rebound after slowing down your metabolism and accumulating calorie, energy debts. It doesn't matter what you eat. You can eat only the purest meat out there. If you eat normally, at the normal intake, not in deficit, you will put on weight. You can eat the purest fruits out there and you will put on weight. If you eat more calories than you ate in that diet. So I gained weight, and this friend, yes, he made some comments about my body weight. And he was, like I said, in this yo-yo dieting, like I was until that moment, up until that moment, was training. And yes, when he wanted to lose weight, he was portion control. And the comment wasn't rude, but was about me eating too much carbs. That will make me fat. And the proof was in front of our eyes that I was gaining body fat and I was putting on weight. Yes, I had more comments, and not only from him, and not only kind, but also some rude ones. And maybe I will create a video especially on that topic. However, years after, when I started losing weight, and I'm here with my lean physique without calorie deficit, so gained with my gains without gym and without calorie deficit, but especially without calorie deficit. This with the gym, not gym, and what was my training. I already spoke in this video about walking, but to the case of my friend, he's still there. I took the leap of faith and I had the courage to start feeding my body. To nurture my body properly means, and to nurture your body properly means giving it the right nutrition in enough amount. Because it doesn't matter if that's the best nutrition. If you are on this fruits, vegetables, starchy vegetables, whole grains and legumes diet, but you are in a deficit. Deficit of calories means also deficit of nutrition. That's why people that eat below 2,000 calories, not all of them, but I see this pattern a lot, they get health issues. They get deficiencies. Yes, because deficient in calories means deficient in minerals and vitamins and other nutrition. When you cut calories, you cut life to your cells, life to your brain cells. Is a dangerous thing to do, and it's not a game. You will do it for aesthetics, maybe for some health concerns, because you want to lose weight, and all of us know that going in deficit is the only way to lose weight. It's not only that this is a bullshit, but is a weight gaining promoter. Going in deficit only makes you prone to eat more and to gain more fat. And when you lose weight, you don't lose only fat. Come on, you lose muscle as well. And when you put on weight, you don't put muscle. You don't. For muscle, you have to go to the gym. So, if you want to lose weight, not like my friend wants by training more, you want the lazy, the lazy way. You want to lose weight without gym. I get you. I can relate to that. When you're overweight, you don't feel like working out. You don't have the energy and the capacity. You're not able to train a lot. It's not the solution. The solution is, like I said before, to eliminate the excess of the calories from your plate, but not by going in deficit. And how to eliminate that excess? When you focus on these foods, fruits, vegetables, starchy vegetables, whole grains and legumes, some nuts and seeds with a lot of herbs and spices if you like them, seaweed, mushrooms, you will have volumes because they are rich in fibers and water with fewer calories. So you can eat as much as you care for. That means 2 pounds, 3 pounds per meal if you have a stomach capacity like mine, that's bigger than the majority of people, and still you will have less than 1,000 calories per meal. Please track your calories if you are now overweight, if you're not now obese. Do this assignment with me for you. It's for you. It's for your own sake because you have to know where you are right now. Track your calories for the next days to see an average, because one day you can eat a little bit more, one day a little bit less. So for the next days, track your calories. Don't change anything. You want to know what's your level of calorie intake level and your macros and your micros, but especially to see how many calories do you take in on a daily basis. And because you are obese, my guess is that you are above 4,000 calories. Let me know in the comments, how much do you eat? And the quantity. Please take a look at the quantity. And you will see that you don't eat a lot of food. But because you eat animal products, refined animal products, and refined plants, and maybe you eat whole plant-based foods, but they are high in fat, like olives, avocados, maybe durian, I don't know. Nuts and seeds, these are very high in calorie density, so a lot of calories per unit, per portion. You will have not big portions like mine, so you don't eat a lot of food, but you eat a lot of calories. So you have an excess of calories by following your hunger, of course, your appetite, but not by binging out and eating tons of foods like Nicocado Avocado in his videos. No, you eat normally, but because these foods are very high in calories, very high in fats, very low in fiber and water, so very dry, those foods have a lot of calories per portion. My foods, fruits, vegetables, starchy vegetables, whole grains and legumes, mushrooms, seaweed, and spices and herbs, have a lot of fiber and water and a low content of fats. That doesn't mean 0% fats. No, my fat percentage is around 7, 8, sometimes more, sometimes less from the total calories. When you eat like me, you can have bigger portions. That means satiety. And satiety is the name of the game. When you reach satiety, you will stay away from snacking. You will stay away from that donut and that pizza and that ice cream and those gummy bears. When you are full, you don't think about food. Come on. I was in this morning going for shopping, and I planned to stop in the supermarket, in the mall, to buy my lunch, to buy some bananas and some apples and maybe some dates. But 3.5 hours after my breakfast, and I didn't feel like eating. I didn't feel like I was going to buy my fruits. And I didn't, because I said, I'm not hungry. And I continued shopping, and I come back home, and 4.5 hours later, after my breakfast, and my breakfast was mainly nectarines and some golden apples. What else? And a mango. Around 800 and wakame, because I love seaweed. Around 800 calories that gave me the fuel for 4.5 hours. It's like that when you are on this lifestyle. You don't snack not because you use your discipline to not grazing in between meals. No, you don't feel like. The need for snacking and the need for cravings signal is a red flag that you didn't eat enough. Enough food, so enough calories, and enough nutrition. When you don't eat the right nutrition for our species, the right source of the energy, which is carbohydrates, yes, you will crave something sweet. You will crave something fatty and sweet if you didn't have enough calories. And if you had enough calories, let's say you had 2 hamburgers or 1 hamburger and French fries and the pie after that and the Diet Coke or not Diet Coke, if you had 1,000 calories for breakfast, you will still crave until lunch, and you will still have your snack until lunch, by lunchtime, because you didn't have enough of the right energy, of the right fuel, of the right gasoline, which is glucose and fructose and sucrose. So these carbohydrates, the natural ones, I'm not talking about isolated fructose and isolated sucrose. I'm not talking about table sugar and corn syrup. No, I'm talking about fruits mainly, but also starches that are long chains of glucose. So you will crave and you will snack because you didn't eat enough and enough of the right macros, because fat is not the main source of fuel for our body. It's not. Fat is only for emergency. No, carbohydrates are. So this is how you lose weight, by eating big portions that will give you satiety for longer, will keep you full for hours. So you won't add up more calories with those snacks, and you will have at the end of the day less calories, fewer calories than you would normally have. And like I said, track your calories at your current diet. And after incorporating these foods and make transition slower, be smart about that. I already created videos to help you to transit with fewer side effects of increasing this fiber intake that can create, yes, digestive problems. You will see the difference. You will still track your calories, and I advise you to still and continue tracking your calories when you change the diet, and you will see the difference in intake. Maybe right now on this diet, on your current diet, you intake over 4,000 calories. And with this diet that I am on, this high carb, low fat, whole food, plant-based vegan diet, you will have less than 3,000 calories. So this difference is what makes you to lose weight, that help you shed the fat. Not only that, by changing the foods, also will decrease the level of inflammation in your cellular level, will balance your hormones, will detoxify your body. I already created a video. Please go to watch it. It's highly important for you to understand the mechanisms. There are more, but 7 that I came up with on why, explaining the why of this diet is helping you to lose weight without going below 2,000 calories, without going in deficit. Yes, you remove this excess of calories, this surplus of calories that made you overweight in the first place. But it's not only that. Plants will give you much more than satiety with fewer calories. Plants are amazing. Plants are the way to go. Make friends with plants. And as a rule of thumb, every bite you take after making the transition of the few weeks, every bite you take should contain naturally occurring fiber. Every bite you take. You will ask, has this food the natural occurring fiber? Oh no, this is flour. The fiber was removed. Or if it's a whole flour, the fiber was milled in trillion pieces, and that energy that comes with that food, that refined food, will be more readily absorbable into your bloodstream. But go to watch that video and you will understand more about this concept. So this is the way you lose weight without going to gym. You please don't be like my friend, trapped for another 10 years or 2 decades or until you die in this yo-yo cycle in this diet mentality, pursuing a deficit for a short time, because you cannot maintain a deficit for your life, or trying the next training, or putting all your eggs in the workouts. I broke free from this diet culture, and not only that, but I succeeded in losing weight and keeping it off for the past 3+ years. Unlike my friend, who is still there with that frustration and being, of course, years after years, more overweight. With our age and with pursuing this kind of mass and numbers, with moving more and eating less, your metabolism is slowing down, your muscle mass is shrinking, of course, like I said prior. And it's sad because there is a better way. This way I am following over here, and you will find a lot of more information about it on my channel. Binge and watch all my videos. You'll be better prepared than the majority of the population. You will break free from the trap. You will destroy, demolish, and breaking the walls of your box you were in. But yes, you have to put some courage, to take a leap of faith. Maybe if you are coming after restriction, you will put on weight like it happened to me. You cannot win without some initial losses. And this might seem like a loss, but it's a nurturing way to properly, and for the first time maybe in your life, to properly nurture your body. I promise there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you are right now, after a long period of time, or not that long, but enough, of feeding yourself according to your hunger, you are very lucky, man. Congratulations, you will start losing weight from the first week of making changes. First with the breakfast, but go to watch the videos I filmed about the transition. You will see results, not only, of course, in your waistline, and you will lose weight, like I said, from the first week, but in your blood work, and in your energy level, and in your symptoms. You will heal your body. And that was my video for today. Please subscribe to my channel for more like this. Activate the notification bell. Give me a like because I deserve it. Share this video with your friends, with your family, and in your social media. That will help my channel grow. This message needs to go viral and to reach more people, because there are a lot of depressed and frustrated people like my friend, who believe that they need to eat less and move more in order to lose weight. If you have doubts and questions, please drop them in the comments below. If you need more help from me, please consider hiring me as your help. You will find the links in the description box below. And what else? Yes, you will find a free goodie for you, a tool that will help you understand better the maths and the numbers. The numbers with the calories and the calorie density in your foods, to see the cause. The main cause of your problem is not because you are too sedentary. It's because you eat too rich in calories foods. And until the next time, I will see you in this video where I explain you what you can eat on this diet, because it's not at all restrictive as you might believe.